about travel, using points and miles to offset the cost of travel, or using points and miles to elevate your travel, as well as traveling simply with kids and a simplified points and mile strategy that can benefit the whole family. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to maximize points and miles for a family. It's a team affair, and so how we can work together as a team, as a family, to maximize our points and miles. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe so you're notified of new content, and let's go right into my tips and tricks. My first tip is to make sure you get as many sign-up bonuses as possible. So I talk about simplifying my points and miles, so I don't have a whole lot of credit cards. But those credit cards that are important to me, both my partner and I have them. And so when we sign up, we make sure that we both get the sign-up bonus. So I'll sign up for one, get the sign-up bonus of the extra points and miles, and then he will sign up for the same card and get the extra points or miles that come as a sign-up bonus. So that is the first way to do it. You can use a partner, maybe a parent, a friend, family member, someone else that you can always ask them, see if they'll split maybe the points and miles with you. You can also refer them, if they don't, if they might not get the sign-up bonus, you can refer them, usually using referral links that you have on your credit cards to get maybe a referral sign-up bonus. So the first trick is to maximize those sign-up bonuses. If you're working as a team and you have multiple adults that you can use, make sure you're signing up for those sign-up bonuses. The second tip is not only do you want to make sure you have the sign-up bonuses, you want to make sure you're using the right cards. So as I said, I've simplified my points and miles strategy, so I make sure I have the right cards in my wallet. I have 3 to 4 main cards that I'll use for travel, and really 2 to 3 that I use kind of every day. So I have a cashback card. That card is just good for general cashback. It doesn't have rotating categories. It's just 2% cashback on everything, and so that's just a great, solid, standard card. I also have a hotel branded credit card. So I do a lot of my travel with Hilton, so I have a Hilton branded credit card. And that came with, one, with a great sign-up bonus. And 2, if I'm staying at Hilton's, I get extra points for staying there, and it comes with extra perks for it being a Hilton branded card. The third card that I have is an airline-specific card. So we do try to fly Delta almost exclusively, and so we do have a Delta credit card, again, that earns Delta Sky Miles for just different categories and for plane tickets and everything. And so we have a Delta card. And the fourth card is a general travel perks card. It's the American Express Platinum that comes with just different travel benefits. It's not specifically tied to any hotel brand or any airline, but you can use the membership rewards points to transfer to different airlines and hotels. So those are my 4 cards. And so the tip is just kind of pick a couple of cards. You can have those cards. Your partner can have the same cards. You've optimized the sign-up bonuses. You have the cards for different kind of spending without trying to juggle a whole bunch of different cards at once. My third tip is to add authorized users. Now, this one comes with an asterisk. You want to be very careful about who you add as an authorized user, because if they are an authorized user on your credit card and they just run it up and spend it, you are responsible for that spending. However, if you are careful about who you add in as authorized users, as they do their spending, you can get points or miles for their spending. For example, I have my mom as an authorized user on some of my cards, and so as she goes shopping and she's using the card, I get the points and miles for her spending. She doesn't really like to travel. She doesn't really do much with the credit cards other than using them at the store now and then, so she's fine with me having those points and miles. Our kids are too young now, but our thought is as they get older and when we start to teach them financial responsibility, they will also become authorized users on our credit card. So one that will help their credit score in general. Also, they'll be doing some spending, so that spending, those points and miles, will reflect on our points and miles balance, and they'll just kind of start to be more financially savvy. So the third one is to add authorized users. Again, with the asterisk, be very careful about who you add, but if you have people in your life that you trust, that you know can use the cards and you can benefit from their spending, add them as authorized users. My fourth tip is to maximize everyday spending. So I know sometimes when you have sign-up bonuses, you might have to go out your way to make sure you reach the sign-up bonus, because it might be like spend $3,000 in 6 months and you get the sign-up bonus. Do not manufacture spending, just to get the sign-up bonus. Maybe you're moving some things around or paying some things early so that you can reach the sign-up bonus, but you really want to think through maximizing your everyday spending. You don't want to have this credit card and be spending more just for the points and miles, because now really you're spending more money out of your everyday budget, and just because you're getting points and miles, you're not really getting as much benefit from them because you're overspending in places where you shouldn't. So just think about the categories where you spend the most, like the type of travel spending that you do, and really just maximize your everyday spending. That is one of the reasons that I have a general 2% cashback card. I know there are different cards that have rotating categories that can be up to 5% cashback, but for me, simplicity makes more sense. It's kind of what I'm just looking for right now in life. And so having this 2% cashback card just maximizes my everyday spending. Any spending that I put on that card is gonna have a 2% cashback. And I'm not doing any extra spending just to get the cashback. So I'm maximizing the everyday spending that I have. Anything and everything that I can use a credit card to pay for, that's what I'm using one of my credit cards to pay for it, just so I can maximize what I'm currently doing. My fifth tip is to make sure the kids have their own frequent flyer accounts. And with most airlines, as you fly, you get miles for just flying on the airline. Yes, you can get more points or miles for spending, but you often just get like a set number of miles based on the length of the flight that go onto a frequent flyer account. And so all of our kids, when they fly, even the ones that are under 2, they have their own seat, just, logistically and for safety reasons. And so they all have their own frequent flyer accounts. So every time we fly, they are also earning points and miles. And we haven't done so yet, but there could be an instance where they're just banking their points and miles, and then we'll be able to use those to buy flights for the entire family. There are some airlines that don't offer transfers between accounts, but that doesn't mean you can't use the miles in one person's account to buy multiple tickets. So we make sure all of our kids have their own frequent flyer accounts, and they are also earning miles as they fly. And my last tip is just to make sure you're pooling miles, transferring miles, thinking about like where you're going to travel beforehand so you can maximize all those transfers. As I said before, I have the American Express Platinum card, which earns membership rewards points that I can transfer to different airlines or different hotel brands. So I'm looking for maybe deals where the transfer, like you get more points per the transfer, or just like thinking about where we're going to go and what we're going to do, and like strategically transferring points to different airlines or different hotels, as well as pooling points. I know even though airlines don't necessarily let you pool points, different hotel brands do. So just think about that too. You might have different folks in your family that are doing work travel or different other types of travel. Think about it holistically. You're all a team. You're working together as a family. And so have that overall view on the ways that you can maximize your points and miles by pooling and doing strategic transfers. All right, well, those are all my tips and tricks for maximizing family travel and maximizing points and miles as a family. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have your own tips and tricks for how to maximize family travel, definitely comment and let me know about those. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye.